Hey y'all, this is Thompson back to another video, and I want to talk about anxiety, panic attacks, and freakouts. Alright, so here we go. Let's talk about this. We hear this a lot. We talk about this. I mean, some people talk about this, about anxiety and panic attacks, freakouts. I'm trying to say this. Let me try to say this. You sometimes get anxious when something makes you anxious, like something makes you freak out, something makes you panic. About that, I want to talk about it. So now, I'm gonna tell you what freaks me out. What freaks me out is that when there's too much traffic on the road, and then I have to keep yielding, and then there's a lot of cars behind me, and they're trying to wait on me to go and stuff. So I hate that stuff. I really hate it. I just hate it when cars are behind me, trying to get close to me. They're on my butt and stuff, and they need me to go. Now I'm gonna cuss on this video, so I'm gonna start saying stuff so you can hear me out. So, like I said, it freaks me out when there's too much traffic and cars are behind me whenever I need to turn right or left. So I hate that stuff. And also, what freaks me out is that yeah, yielding. Yeah, I already said that. But yielding freaks me out, and traffic. That's like the second reason I've done talking about what freaks me out and makes me panic. And also, what makes me panic is that when this car doesn't work, this car is on with the air conditioner on. I panic when there's no air conditioner. No air conditioner in this car, and it's hot. It's pretty much hot today, and probably windy too. Let me check. It's kind of windy, but it's still hot, and it's pretty sunny. So yeah, I hate it when it's hot, very hot. Like during the summer. I don't like the summer that much, because it's pretty hot, and I like to stay cool. And it's funny because I hate it when I see people wearing sweaters during the summer. I'm like, are you for real? It's hot during the summer. You're gonna sweat all over your jacket? I mean, that's up to you, but do you really want to do that though? Anyway, I just don't like it. I'm like, why would I wear a jacket during the summer? It already be sweating and stuff. And I hate it when I keep sweating for like 2 seconds. And then I have to use a bunch of napkins to get all the sweat off. Especially when I just took a shower. I hate that stuff. I hate it. I hate it when I sweat right after I take a shower. That's why I have to, like when I told you this other video, like when I have the fan on in my room. I usually have the fan on in my room after I get the shower, so I don't try to sweat. And I usually have the fan on because it helps me go to sleep. And also listening to ASMR, but that's gonna talk about in another video. ASMR. I'll talk about that in the next videos. But I'm just saying, what makes me panic is if there's no fan on, if there's no air conditioner on, I'm gonna freak out. Period. And also, it kind of freaks me out that what freaks me out? When I be told to be confident, before I got my license, I did a lot of practice driving, and I had to do whatever it takes to be confident. So when you go places, and my mom rides with me, hang on. All right. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, whenever I ride with my mom, this was before I got my license, I had to do a lot of practice driving. She'd be always telling me that, you need to be a confident driver, you need to slow down and stuff. I mean, I know how to slow down and stuff, but here's what I don't understand. That, you want me to follow the speed limit, but you want me to be fast. I'm confused. That's confusing to me. And also, when I'm supposed to be during the straight line, I try not to be in a straight line. I mean, I try to be in a straight line, and she still kind of freaks out about that. She barely trusts me driving with her, barely. And and I always look. Like she always tells me this: you need to be calm and look everywhere around the road. How am I supposed to be calm when I'm looking everywhere around the road? Like, how am I supposed to do that? You're making me more anxious by saying that. Sometimes you telling me to calm down doesn't always help. It doesn't. Give me something else to calm down. Give me a frozen water. I mean, something like that. I don't know. It's just, I'm just saying, whatever you say doesn't always help me calm down. It just doesn't. Like, how am I supposed to be calm while driving when I was very anxious driving the car? And a part of me still is. I know I got my license, but part of me still is, because there's crazy ass drivers out there. There is. They be driving all over the place. And you know what? I drive fast too. To be honest, I drive fast too. And also, what makes me anxious is that I get caught by the cops. I got caught speeding. I freaked out, but at the same time, I didn't. I mean, part of me freaked out inside. I was having a heart attack. My heart was beating so many times when I got pulled over. I knew I was in trouble. But luckily, they gave me a warning so I don't speed no more. I kind of still do. I'm just saying, just like, what freaks me out is that you get caught. Okay, so another thing that makes me freak out, something makes me anxious. Like, before this COVID-19 and stuff, I always be hanging out with my family. I mean, I always be in family and stuff, when my sister was around, and she makes me anxious. She does. Because every time she's all excited and stuff, and then she makes me anxious. She makes me freak out. Every time she comes in the room, she doesn't knock. She doesn't respect personal space. She keeps getting all in my face, jumping in my bed. I'm like, are you for real? I don't care if you're my sister. Give me some personal space. I don't care if you're family. Give me some personal space, please. Because I'm going to freak out. And then you're going to start crying. And saying that I kind of hurt you stuff. Saying I always yell at you and stuff. Well, if you give me personal space, none of this would have been happening. I'm just saying. I don't like it. I don't like it when people invade my personal space. I don't. I hate it when people like jumping in my room and stuff. Whenever I'm in my room, she's always saying, "You're always in your room," and why don't you come out? And then she's always knocking on the door and stuff, and then now she bangs it, which makes me freak out. I mean, why can't she respect personal space? This is why she's not here no more. I mean, hang on. She's not here right now. But there is a reason why I don't talk to her. She doesn't respect my personal space. She keeps banging the door, kicking it too. Not only freaks me out, makes me fucking angry. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you have brothers and sisters who make you anxious and and they don't respect your personal space, sometimes if you're not that anxious anymore, that's because they're not around and you don't want them around. So that's how I feel. I don't want her around because she makes me anxious. My mom, she's always keeps saying me and telling me this, that I should care about my sister more and I should stay in touch with her. I'm like, why? She makes me anxious in the first place. And it's not my fault. It's not my fault at all. It's not my fault that she is my sister. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. That's just the way she is. And it's not my fault she invaded my personal space. It's not my fault she gets all up in my face when I don't want to. And I don't like talking to her. You know, she's the real reason I don't even want to talk to her. She's the real reason I don't want any kids. Anyway, enough about that. I don't want to talk about more of my family. But I'm just saying, whenever somebody around you freaks you out, makes you anxious and stuff, and they invade your personal space, and they get up in your face, and you tell them to back off and they don't, that's why you don't want them around. That's why I don't want her around. I don't care if she gets older. I don't care if we get older and then we do all this bondage and stuff. If I don't want her around, I don't want her around. Period. Anyway, another thing that freaks me out is that, you know, makes me anxious that, I don't trust anybody with my phone. I don't. Because and people be asking me stuff, can I see your phone? Fuck no. No, do not touch my phone. Do not get near my phone. Whatever's my phone is my phone. You don't like it when I touch your phone, do you? No. No. Your phone is your privacy. My phone is my privacy. I'm using this phone to record and talk to you guys, to have this relatable topics. That's what this is about. Well, not really. But I'm just saying, when it comes, when something makes you freak out, the next time you don't even want to trust anybody around or trust something that makes you freak out, you know? You don't want to play that game like that. Also, here's another thing I hate. When people keep saying calm down, I know I said it before, but I hate it. Like, you need to calm down and all this stuff, you know, and you need to breathe. I'm like, for real? For real? Really? I can't panic? Of course I can panic. The fuck you mean calm down? The fuck you mean don't panic? The fuck you mean breathe? This ain't some freaking yoga class. This ain't some fucking meditation class and shit. Whatever makes you freak the fuck out, whatever makes you freak out. I don't like it when this car doesn't work no more. That's what makes me freak out. Plus, I can't afford another car. And also, and I hate it that, I'm just saying, I just hate it when people tell us to calm down and breathe, you know, relax. When something makes us freak out. I mean, we can overcome our fears, but we have a right to fucking panic. We have a right to freak out. We have a right to be anxious. There's nothing wrong with being anxious. There's nothing wrong with freaking out. There's nothing wrong with panicking. There isn't. And here's another thing on that I hate. That when people have anxiousness, you know, panic attacks, and then other people be saying, I have anxiety too, you know, something makes me freak out. I'm like, don't do that shit. Don't be saying that you have anxiety just because somebody else has anxiety. Stop playing with that shit. You know, you need to be real with yourself about panics and stuff. You know, and disorders and stuff. You know, I want to talk about that too. You know, disorders. You know, people. You know, I hate it when people start laughing when other people have disorders, and saying that we need to calm down and overcome our disorders. We can overcome our disorders. But what I'm trying to say is, we can panic. You know, we have a right to panic. We have a right to have these disorders. You know, just because we're diagnosed doesn't mean that we cannot do something. You know, sometimes whatever you're diagnosed, you cannot let it get the best of you. You can't. But that's a choice to you. And another thing about it. We will calm down if you give us something to calm down. Like watching TV, watching movies, eating food, drinking soda or water, or any other beverages. You know, let us go to sleep. Let us lay down for a while, you know, and let us calm down and let us chill. You know, don't be getting up in all our faces. Cause like that, you know, and there are some people who are not normal and don't like it when people tell us to calm down. I'm not normal, so I don't like that either. I'll calm down when you give me something to calm down. Like food, TV, movies. You know, give me something else to chill out instead of you telling me that. We will calm down if something helps us calm down. You know, when I get in the car, when I do Postmates, I gotta have my glasses, I gotta have my mask, I gotta have my wallet, my phone, and everything inside that wallet. And I gotta have this, you know? I gotta have this so I can keep my car clean and my hands clean. That's what I have to do, but this one's about to run out, so there's like one wipe in there, so I need to buy some more. And also having my drink makes me calm down. Yeah, makes me chill out. Soda and water and smoothies, which is what I'm gonna get after this video. Also, what freaks me out when I do Postmates, if when I order for the customer and they don't have it, then I will have to tell the customer that they didn't have it and want something else. But sometimes when I freak out, because I'm not able to contact the customer, you know, not able to talk to the customer what they need if something else runs out. That's what makes me freak out, when there's no other options. And also, what makes me freak out is that you know, when everything closes down, you know, this is COVID. I hate it when some bathrooms in restaurants are closed, and then you're not able to go to the restroom when you need to go. I'm not trying to gross everybody out. I'm just telling you the point. Every restaurant I go to and the bathrooms are closed, what the hell am I supposed to do? You know, I don't want to be pissing in my goddamn pants. I don't want to be shit in my pants. Not to be honest. I have to get the cup out of the trash can. You know, like, I have a bag. You know, like, I have a bag and then I put trash in there. You know, like empty cups. I have to grab an empty cup from there and I have to pee in it. And throw it in the other trash. Not in my trash, not in my car. Because I don't want my car smelling like piss. I'm just saying, look, I don't mean to gross you out. I'm sorry. But I'm just had to be honest. I don't try to smell like piss in my car. I don't. But every restroom, every restaurant I go to, and restrooms are closed, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You know, you left me no choice but to grab an empty cup from my own trash, and I had to pee in it, and then I either throw it out to the grass or throw it in the other trash cans. And then after that, I wash my hands twice. That's what I have to do. All right, enough about that. Now, so I'm going to tell you something else that freaks me out. Yeah. What freaks me out is that when I go to a restaurant or the drive-thru and I ask them for a drink, I tell them what it is, and then they get it wrong. And then I have to go back. That's what I don't like. It just makes me mad. You know, I went to this Jack in the Box and I told him I Diet Coke for my mom. and they gave me a fucking root beer. And I had to go back. And it was during COVID. I'm like, are you for real? I said it out loud. I said Diet Coke. But you give me root beer? Now I have to go back and tell you. You know, I'm not gonna go home until you get me what I want. You know, I'm not gonna go home until you fix what I want. You know, fix what I want it right. The customer's always right. Understand that. And also, what freaks me out is that me as an artist, whenever I draw something good, but I accidentally make it a mess. You know, like there's water all over the place, and it starts messing up the drawing. That freaks me out a little bit. I don't like that. I hate it when my drawing gets messed up after I worked my butt off, my ass off, for like more than 3 hours or more, or a day, or a month on that piece. And then it gets messed up. And I freak out when, I kind of freak out a little bit that when somebody don't, I asked my best friend this, have you, whenever he's playing around and stuff, whenever he's fucking around and stuff, but when it comes to dinner and stuff, like, did you wash your hands and stuff? And he's like, I tell him this, don't be touching me if your hands ain't clean. Period. Because if you try to touch me, I'm gonna get COVID. Because I'm gonna get COVID, and then it'd be your fault for giving me COVID. So keep your hands damn clean. Because I do it too. You know, as a kid, you know, everybody has a kid. You know, we be learning this stuff. If you can wash your hands as a kid, you can wash your hands as a grown up. You know, and I was told this one story that my other friend, he be telling me that this other dude, he be going in the bathroom and stuff. He didn't even fucking wash his hands. And that was in Cypress College. That happened that one time. I'm like, what the fuck? Really? Don't be fucking touching me if your hands ain't clean. I freak out about that. Nuh-uh. I keep my hands clean, especially when I touch something. You know, like I touch this car. Like I sanitize this car. I do. I'm not perfect at it, but I do. And I keep my hands clean. That's just a force of habit. Always. And it should be. All right. I think I said enough in this video. I know this is pretty long, so I hope you understand. And some things that I said that might gross you out, so I'm sorry. All right, so dislike this video, share it. What you think, comment what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm about to get my Jamba Juice and then do Postmates, go to work, make my money during the day. And then I have school tomorrow. So I'm going to do my thing. All right. So this is Eric Thompson. I will see y'all later. I'm out.